get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. So you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and me. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.
Welcome to another episode of Drinking After Dark, a podcast where we discuss random topics while having a few drinks. I'm your host, Darius, and as always, drink responsibly. And y'all make sure y'all follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Tonight, I'm drinking on my usual Crown Royal Vanilla mixed with Dr. Pepper Cream Soda. I hope all you guys are having a good week. You had a great weekend and everything like that. Thanks for all the support and everything like that for the podcast. So y'all be sure y'all tell your friends and family about it. Tonight, it's October. We're in October now. So you know what that means. You know, Halloween is this month and everything like that. I know all of you are getting ready to get y'all costumes and stuff ready and stuff like that. And some of y'all gonna go out there and enjoy the parties and all of that stuff. I just want to talk a little bit about pretty much some of the great memories I had as a kid. When it comes to Halloween and everything like that, and you know how it's different from the day, pretty much. And I will continue on probably with this theme all month long. So basically, remember as when I was a kid, you know, as a kid, there's certain holidays throughout the year that you can't wait for, right? You got Christmas, you know, probably was it 4th of July and Halloween. Why? Because you know, Halloween is a day where you could dress up as your favorite character or dress up, just as anything, right? You know, usually it's like a pirate or a vampire, or it could be like a doctor or a cop or a firefighter, you know, things like that. And or you know, if you're a millennial like me, you know, sometimes you'll dress up like your favorite wrestler or your favorite athlete, you know. But those are some of the times that as a kid you look forward to because not only you get to dress up, but you got to think. You know, you get to go house to house, trick or treating, knocking on doors and things like that, and you get like you at least get one bag of candy. Now, if you live in a big neighborhood, you used to come home with like at least 2 bags of candy. Now, if you try to go to like the neighboring neighborhoods, you might come home with 3 bags of candy. First off, I don't understand that now. Like when you become an adult, you don't understand why you will go out and get like 3 full bags of candy because you ain't gonna eat that much candy. You only gonna eat the candy that you like, right? A lot of that stuff is like, uh, you're not gonna eat that stuff, right? It's just candy, just for Halloween, but you're not gonna really eat it, you know. But a lot of the candy that you will eat will be like the M&Ms, the Snickers, the Butterfingers, the like the paydays. What else? Like the Twizzlers, the Starbursts. I'm trying to think what else you'll pretty much eat. Some people like the Tootsie Rolls. I'm not really a big fan of Tootsie Rolls. I'm really not. Uh, Candy corn. I don't know why. Uh, you get candy corn. It's like I leave that in the bag when I was a kid. But you'll definitely have like the Jolly Ranchers. You get Jolly Ranchers, of course. You get like bubble gum and things like that. But mainly, you'll go after the chocolate first and foremost, right? And the rest of that stuff that just stay in the bag. It's just like, all right, you just throw the bag away because you don't really care about the rest of the candy. You just gonna eat what you want to eat. And those are the times I remember. Neighborhood full of kids, everybody is going around door to door, you know, uh, saying trick or treat, get a bunch of candy and all that. And you probably sneak some off to school the next day. If Halloween falls during the week, man, you probably go to, school the next day with a bag full of candy. But I always felt like growing up, Halloween that falls on a Friday or Saturday was always the best. Because one, you know, you ain't gotta go to school. You know, well, Friday you gotta go to school, but the next day you don't have to worry about going to school. So you really get to enjoy the weekend, with your candy and all of that. I know stomachs will be hurting because you're eating so much candy and all of that. But that's just how it was with us, right? And all of that, but you also get to see what else, whoever, like your friends and all of that, what they had on for Halloween and stuff like. And it was always a secret. You might tell people what you're gonna be, but usually it was like a secret, what you're gonna be for Halloween. And those were the times. Those were the times, man. And you know, now today, see, when I was growing up, there wasn't any trunk or treats or anything like that. Now they got trunk or treats, right? So basically, you just go to. It could be like a church. It could be a school. It could be. I'm trying to think where else. Usually, it's like church, school. Usually, I know around where I'm from, they usually do those, right? In the city, they'll do their own thing as well. But that's when kids, they'll go there and they'll go around like the cars or um, different booths and get candy. So by the time Halloween comes, I mean, very few kids are going trick or treating because they done got all the candy a week prior, 2 weeks prior because of these activities they have going on. So that to me, was different. And I would say this, these kids, they probably got better stuff because I could tell you right now, my daughter, she would get like socks, like Halloween socks, right? I ain't getting none of that stuff. She'll get like little coupons. She'll get like coloring books and all this stuff for Halloween. I'm like, man, I grew up in the wrong time. But at the same time, like I said, fewer and fewer kids are going trick or treating these days because of everything before trick or treating, all the trunk or treats that happened before then. So that's one of the biggest difference, right? Because you got to think it would lead up. Halloween was just one day, right? It was one day, and then after that day was over with, man, you pretty much were going into the holiday season, right? Thanksgiving, Christmas, things like that. So I just felt like, no, for me, no, times has changed and everything like that. And I just, it's not the same. Times have changed. Of course, you got to be more careful out there during this time of the year and all of that. So it was, it was, you got to be more careful now, more so than no back then, right? Um, what else? What else is a big difference? I feel like too, they ain't been like a big like we used to like get ready for Halloween, right? Like there was a big excitement for it. Now kids today don't really get excited about it. I don't know. Maybe kids are built different, but I just know they don't really get so excited about it because we used to talk like that whole month, or even before then, like in September, we were like talking about what we want to be for Halloween and this and that, and it's kind of like those days are over with because like they already know what they want to be. They're not gonna change their mind, and then when it comes now, when they're real little, yeah. But when they, become a little big kids, things like that, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore. And I just feel like uh to me, I just feel like you kind of want to go back to like your childhood and bring that, show, your kids and everything, what y'all used to do, but ain't like that anymore. You know, and it's almost at the point like, man, why are we even going trick or treating? You already got a bag of candy, like a full bag of candy. It's like, what we gonna do with all this candy? Doesn't even make any sense anymore, if you ask me. So it's just at a point where at a point where I don't know, like even me and my wife, we're debating, are we gonna take our kid trick or treating? And we're still thinking about that because with everything that's going on before then, right? To me, I think Halloween, is a day where you could, just dress up, be yourself, but it's not the same in terms of going door to door trick or treating. You know, um, now if you live in a neighborhood where there's like a whole bunch of kids, and of course you probably gonna have that same excitement because there's a whole bunch of kids out there. Some kids are still going trick or treating, going door to door, and all that stuff. But after that, it's like if you live in a neighborhood, there's not really that many kids. It's like, what's the whole point of uh kids going trick or treating? So I don't know. I really don't know. And it just feels so different. Just feels different. And I just I just felt like I don't know. I wish they could have like experienced our childhood and have that same excitement, but it is what it is, right? And not only that, but I think too, when you get a little bit older, of course, Halloween is different because when you get older, you'll go to the parties and all that stuff. When you like, when you're an adult, right? You go to the parties and all that stuff, and even like you're a teenager and things like that. Haunted houses, right? Haunted houses have gone crazy, more crazy than anything else. I don't know what it is, but they trying to. I guess the goal of these haunted houses now is to give you a heart attack so you could die. I think that's the goal of these haunted houses, to make it as scary as possible to give you a heart attack so you can die. Because it's becoming more and more ridiculous. Well, it's not coming more ridiculous, it's becoming more scary, right? They're going so far beyond it. You could tell they put so much time into planning it and, you know, putting it together and going out there executing. It, I mean, you got a lot of these places, they basically make you sign a waiver form, just in case, something happens, they're not liable for it. So that lets you know they really trying to make it so scary. Even those haunted houses that put their hands on you, but you can't put their hands on them. Like that doesn't make sense. Why would you put your hands on me, but I can't put my hands on you? I don't get it. I don't understand it, but it happens. So they have that going on and stuff like that. Uh I know there's a few. I remember I've been to a haunted house one time. It was out of town and they had like this kind of theme was it? It was more what's that movie? It's kind of like The Hills Have Eyes, right? It's kind of like The Hills Have Eyes in a sense, right? And I was how old was I? 18. I was 18 years old. I went and I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember I got scratched. I was so mad because I'm like, all right, y'all a little ridiculous at this point. Trying to guide us through, trying to guide us through this haunted house. You get to the end, it's a bunch of zombies and all that. Woo, 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 woo. you know, and I think that was to me when I first seen that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start to see this trend where they trying to make it really more and more scary because haunted houses, no, that you can't do the same thing. You gotta move forward. You trying to, be better with other haunted houses. So you want to be like the scariest one. I get it. It's a competition thing. You want your brand to be out there, your name to be out there. So for me, I get it. But man, you got people, you trying to what, give them heart attacks and die? They got one where they actually grab you from like the entrance and like pull you in. It's kind of like, oh man, ain't no telling what's going on. But yeah, you ain't putting your hands on me. You're not doing that. Nope, 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 nope. Excuse me. By the way, y'all comment below, man. If there's like any special Halloween drinks I should try, y'all put it down below. And I'll try it. And I'll tell you what, I'll give my reviews on those later on this month, before Halloween. So y'all let me know what drinks that's Halloween theme and things like that. I'll try it. I'll try it and I will do a review on it. And I'll see if I like it. You never know. I might just add that to the mix, for Halloween. So who knows? Who knows? All right, man. Man, this is Halloween is coming. Halloween's coming up pretty fast, and that basically means that we're getting close to the end of the year. So 2024 will be here before you know it. I don't know what it is about this time of the year, but I felt like August was so long. It felt long. It felt longer than 31 days. But then September came and went like fast, and now we already in October. Pretty much going into the second week of October. And it's like, yo, it's coming by fast. So next thing you know, you look up, it's New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm looking forward to what's coming up next and everything like that. And I know you guys are too. But y'all let me know too what else what y'all gonna be for Halloween. If you're gonna dress up for Halloween, y'all let me know what y'all gonna dress up for Halloween and everything like that. Because I kind of want to get back into the Halloween spirit. But when you haven't really done, well, I dressed up a few years ago. But that was kind of like the last time I dressed up because I haven't really dressed up before then. So you talking about once in the last oh man, it's been forever. I don't think I even dressed up in high school. Yeah, so it was middle school actually the last time before a few years ago. So once that many years. So I don't know. I'm looking to get back into the Halloween spirit and anything like that. If you have any ideas what I should be, let me know. Please let me know. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all stay tuned for next week because it's gonna be a great show, man. Like I said, this is Halloween. I'm probably keep the Halloween thing going this week, so I'm gonna talk about some more stuff pertaining to Halloween and things like that with some friends. So stay tuned to that. Please drink responsibly, and y'all make sure y'all follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Darius from Drinking After Dark podcast, and we out. Peace.
Gotta get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids in there. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids done. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Uh-huh.